swag of a prize fighter. The antithesis of a firefighter. Arsonist, I'm a fire rider. Instant flame like a firelighter. So special with shows, I live out my flows. Can't walk in my shoes, can't purchase my clothes. Ice in my veins, but I never froze. Picture perfect, but I never posed. As a juvenile, I knew I bounced back. Got rated, had a plan to get my ounce back. Use cheese as bait, that's a mousetrap. Let me to the right person to pounce at. They selling dreams, I'm pulling receipts. Full force, we can't be beat. Got a dirty mouth, but the flow so neat. Keep your 2 cents, talk is cheap.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros has been getting heated before we even got to announce it. Is the press conference between Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. They almost fought at the press conference. It's been heated. It's heated. Okay? It is what it is. We're going to look at some of the highlights, and then we are going to discuss this fight in greater detail.
Into the highlights, I just want to say, glad our bro G is back.
That's right.
Yes.
That is right. Oh, man.
Where's the windows? Somebody, the windows are open.
Somebody get a window ready, right? All right, here we go.
He's on a rooftop, parachute. You know what I'm saying?
All right, here we go. Let's take a look. And this is courtesy of Showtime.
If I show up on weight and I don't test positive for cocaine neither. So don't worry.
Already, but Canelo put you to sleep. That's exactly what I'm gonna do to you too.
Hey, at the highest level, great fighters fight great fighters.
Like a bitch, you got 13 fucking knockouts.
Say what?
You hit like
Ask Anthony Durrell. What I do to Anthony Durrell?
Yeah, you ain't gonna do nothing. Exactly. Let me sit back there.
You're scared. Look at you.
It's a lot of tough guy, rah stuff. You know,
yeah,
even
these fucking guys. He fucking looks like he's about to cry. Look at his fucking eyes. I see him. I know a pussy.
Then shut the fuck up and quit interrupting.
You fucking crazy? What you want to do? Go ahead and finish. What you want to do? We could have got outside the fucking hotel. You're a fucking pussy. You had all these fucking people with you.
This dude ain't scared.
That's
He's so mad.
I'm about to.
He's so mad. You're not gonna do nothing. So, anyways, March 25th, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be in shape. I'm gonna be on weight. I ain't gonna be on cocaine, and I'm gonna whoop his ass.
Yeah, show up.
Thank you, Caleb.
Trust me when I say I'm gonna beat the fucking living shit out of you, pussy. I'm gonna beat the living shit out you. Oh yeah, and then when you're in the fucking ground bleeding from your fucking mouth, you're gonna realize how to respect a real fucking marksman.
Yeah.
That's real. What?
Yeah.
What? March 25th, mark my words. I'm gonna put this motherfucker in the hospital.
Woo! yo, Plant, watch your mouth.
Woo! Right. So this is so crazy because this is what happened before they even got to the press conference. This is like on the way to going to the press conference. This happened.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, this isn't the one I want right now. Oh, I gotta show you this one first.
Oh yeah, when they pulled up to the hotel and they were waiting in the lobby for them.
Yeah. I gotta show you this one first. Oh, hold up, no, that's not it. I think this is it right here. Oh no, that's not it. This is it right here. All right, here we go. Yeah, this is it right here. All right, let's take a look. This is at the hotel, like.
You should be telling the baby to stay in the show because the other boy stop. You gotta see what's up. Listen. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out, bitch. Where you see?
So that's what happened. And Caleb Plant posted this right here. So we're gonna see what Caleb Plant posted about this.
I got it. Look, you like the way
On weight and cocaine free. You're not scared. You're not scared. This is the press conference right now. First press conference.
Like how I go hard and never fail, huh?
Before I've done this before, and I know what it takes. And so, from now till March 25th, it's really just about who can train the hardest from now till then, and who can keep their foot on the gas without taking it off during camp. All that, tough guy shit, all that rah-rah, that loud stuff, real tough guys don't act like that. So, it sounds good for the cameras, but we're not here to act. We're here to be real.
All right, so this is the caption.
I got
it. The caption says, "I knew he wouldn't do anything. That is why I kept my hands in my pockets. March 25th, I'm taking them out. Showtime pay-per-view, MGM Grand, Las Vegas." That's what Caleb Plant had to say. Now, I'm going to turn this over to Conspiracy G. What's your reaction to that? And who do you think came off, or who you think won that press conference?
Who won the press conference? All right, listen. I'll edge it to Plant only because the cocaine joke was a little clever. I thought that was cute. It was cute. You know what I'm saying? But Benavidez meant everything he said. You know what I'm saying? It's different. You know what I mean? Like, Benavidez ain't trying to be funny. You feel me? That's the difference. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Yo, listen, man. My only fear is this. Benavidez, calm down a little bit. Because you seem a little too emotional. I know you're going to violate my mans, but when you're too emotional, you might make a mistake. You can't be getting knocked out by no Plant now. You know what I'm saying? So what you need to do.
It won't be the first time.
Hey, listen, watch your mouth. No, hey, listen. Darrell panicked, but I could forgive the man. Darrell's an OG. Benavidez, come on, son. You better than this. You gonna violate him. Talk that trash afterwards. Because it kind of does suck when you talking greasy, but then you get knocked out. It's kind of, I don't know. Me personally, I would feel mad embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? So I just know, man, Davis in the gym going ham, son. Every round going ham. Dudes be talking trash, talking about his weight, all that dumb stuff. He's going to be chiseled. He's going to be in shape. He's going to be chiseled.
He's going to be Oscar Chisel, Oscar De La Hoya Chisel.
Man, listen, hey, he might be. He might. Who knows? I know this. His nose going to be clean. I know that for a fact. You know what I'm saying? He wants his fight bad. So,
he want the white bad. What'd you say?
No, he wants the white bad.
You said, I'm sorry. I'm saying, I said, gee,
he wants this fight. Well, he wants this white boy, not that type of white girl. You know what I'm saying? He done with the white girl. He wants the white boy now. You know what I mean? Like, this is what he wants. You know what I mean?
The boy.
It's different. I'm
telling you. The boy. Oh, that's a step up. That's a step up.
You see, it's cool. Laugh now. Y'all going to cry later when Plant's on the floor. You know what I'm saying? For real. All I'm saying is this. Benavidez, do what you do, bro. I got your back 1,000. You know what I'm saying? You looking like the Mexican Killmonger out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? You do what you do. Name more Benavidez, you do what you do, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real. They don't know what time it is.
Why can't you just look like the Mexican from the new Black Panther? Like Dr. Umar was not.
Name more Benavidez, bro. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Come on, son. Oh, man. And matter of fact, Plant looks soft, son. Listen, Plant's logo look like a Quiznos logo. Right? Get out of here, son. Man, please, man. We ain't scared of no. We not scared of no Caleb Plant. And Caleb Plant's my man's, but he's gonna get violated. I just have to be honest.
That's G right there. That's our G right there. And I like him.
I do. But I actually like Plant. Like, you know what I'm saying? He the homie. He the John B of the hood, but I'm sorry. Violated. Like, it's a fact. It's a fact.
He the John B of the hood.
He the John. You got that.
It's a fact. Right. I'm be honest. Listen, there's two things I'm confident about this year, and I told y'all this. Wilder's gonna murder AJ, and Benavidez is gonna murder Plant, bro. It's like, it's whatever. Those two matchups, those are my predictions for this year. If AJ's not shook, and I don't want to bring in the A, and I forgot. Hold on, my third one.
Usyk and Tyson Fury.
Lomachenko and Haney. You know Loma shook. You know what I'm saying? But
What about
those
Usyk and Tyson?
Huh?
Usyk and Tyson.
Hold on, Usyk and Tyson. Yeah, come on, man. No disrespect to Usyk, man. No disrespect to Usyk. I like me some.
Now, but you saying those are your four.
Tyson.
That was one of your. I'm just
100. It's Tyson.
He
You know
said
what I'm
there's 3 that he was sure about.
I'm sure. Sure.
Oh, okay.
David Benavidez.
All right, just go through them 3 again. Those are 3 again.
We got Wilder against AJ. It's
All right.
Wilder. Boom. We got Benavidez versus Plant. It's Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? We got Haney versus Loma. It's Haney. Those are the 3 right there. Easy money. You want, hey, if you a gambling man or a gambling woman, you pick those 3 right there, and you'll be Gucci.
The views and opinions of G do not reflect the Boxing Bros.
The views and opinions of G gonna bless you, bruh. Gonna bless you. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday. All my gambling peoples out there, happy birthday.
You know what I'm
Happy
saying?
birthday.
G
Listen, all you dealers out there, y'all know what's up. They say don't get high on your own supply. You know what that means. Trill dollar bill.
Plant and Benavidez.
Tell the truth. Shame the devil. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. Let's get it.
Yo. The press conference for me was exciting. This is what you need to see. As far as who won the press conference, I like that. Look, I love the Plant's a jerk. First of all, he knew what he was doing, and he did it. And he did it calmly too. He did it real smoothly too. David didn't care about nothing Plant said, except for when Plant dug in the coke thing. Every time he mentioned the coke, David Benavidez, and then he'll calm down. And then Plant get back into talking smooth. And yeah, you know what it is, in this top level, you know what I'm saying? But I stay coke free. Plant is like, your lady. Plant is like your lady. Like, he knows where buttons to press. And he knows what to do to get him out of character. Like, he got his whole camp. They're acting out of character. They're doing things like they shouldn't be doing. Like, they're waiting in the lobby at the hotel room for when he pull up, just so they can sit there and have a conversation. Then they do the whole back and forth after the press conference. Yeah, knowing darn well they got these big old security guards there. Is nothing going to pop off. Nothing's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's protecting their interests. And then they talked about, he better have kept his hands in his pocket. Yes, he better have kept his hands in his pocket. We know Caleb has a problem with slapping people. You know what I'm saying? It didn't turn out well with him with Canelo, but you know what I'm saying. But he got a habit of getting excited. You say something crazy, he got a a habit of hitting people. You jump up. So I'm glad he had his hands in his pocket, so it didn't stop the money from happening. But then shout out to Benavidez. He came with that energy. You know what I'm saying? And you're right, G. You're completely 100% right. All his energy and everything, he's focused on Plant. He's at the gym talking about Plant, focused on Plant. Even his lady said that's all he talks about. Like every day, that's all he talks about.
You get yours after. You know what I'm saying?
You even like that. You even talking to your lady like that about Plant in the bedroom. She's saying that's all you talk about. You're committed. You're committed.
Finish the
all
mission.
you do is sleep, drink, Plant. You know what I'm saying? And you're focused. Just like G said, though, that could be a bad thing.
Fact.
Because that leaves you open to making mistakes. And if you make mistakes against a guy like Plant, we see what happened. You underestimate Plant, it's going to be bad for you. I get it. He's not the guy. I get it. When I be watching and seeing the comments, everybody just talks about how Plant looks.
Mm-hmm.
They don't talk about how the boy fights. The boy can fight. David Benavidez is a monster. I've been saying this for years. He's a monster. When he first won his first belt. And when he lost it, I hope he got it again. Then he lost it again. Plant has shown commitment. And that's all he's saying. I don't see this like my bro G. I don't see this a wash. That's the only place where we disagree. I don't see this a wash. I see this a dangerous fight for both gentlemen. I still haven't picked yet because I think that this is a 50-50 fight. I think this is a fight that boxing needs. I think this is the classic boxer versus the power puncher because that's how David Benavidez is coming in. He's going to have all that, oh, I'm going to bust his nose, I'm going to break his nose. They're doing stuff out of character. You're waiting for guys outside of hotel rooms. You're trying to fight the cameraman.
They already fought the coach, Trill. I don't know why.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? You jumping up every second to get it on during the press conference.
You gotta check his temperature. You know what I'm
You gotta
saying?
check. He definitely gotta check his temperature. Then you got Caleb Plant over here saying that y'all was doing funny stuff about his daughter.
Hold on, what?
Come on, I didn't want to bring that up. But this is Plant making accusations, and then they quickly denied it. But Plant saying like he posted up a picture of him with his daughter laying in the bed in the hospital bed, and they were making jokes. This is where the animosity comes from.
I don't condone none of that. Just for the record, I didn't even know about that part.
Yeah, and then the Benavidez said oh we didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? But this is how Plant feels. So he's coming in with a certain type of energy. So if David Benavidez thinks he's just going to run through a Caleb Plant who got some shit on his heart, excuse my language, who got some stuff on his heart too, sadly mistaken because he's not going to fall. My only concern is Caleb Plant's face because he's going to take some shots. But I'm not worried about him taking too many shots because of the ring size. He said in his contract that they got even a bigger ring, which is going to allow him to do what he does.
Here it comes.
Which is to move and
box.
box.
Get them Nikes. You know what I'm saying?
He's going to let him move and box. So I think that he will be winning rounds because Benavidez is not the best defensive sound fighter we know. And he likes to take shots to be able to give off his power shots. He's fine with taking a few, as long as he can land those monster shots he got. Because he is the monster Mexican. And I got love for him. He know it. But if he's not focused and all he's coming in there was anger and these things going wild, Clay the player right down the middle, he's going to pop shot him, bow, hit him, right hands. You know what I'm saying? He's going to catch him. You get too frustrated, you might touch the canvas too. Because the boy's a boxer. He don't be trying to load up on shots. He be trying to win the fight. You fuel him by saying you'll never get beat by him, mentioning color or you're mentioning his daughter. You fuel this man like this, it could be a bad night. I'm not on either train. I know what David Benavidez possesses, and I know what he brings to the table. But I also know what Caleb Plant brings to the table. And people are overlooking that he's a nice boxer. He's smooth in there. You know what I'm saying? He was giving Canelo trouble in that fight. Even Canelo had to acknowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even after the fight, he had to acknowledge it was a tough puzzle to crack. And he did it when he cracked him in his eye. Because what I always said about Plant, I worry about his face holding up. The type of face he has, his cheeks. I love boxing. These are the things that man, listen, all I'm saying is this. It's more close to a 50-50 fight than what people think. Yeah, Benavidez is bigger, he's stronger, he can hit hard, but Plant is sicker. He's quicker than me. He got the more skills as far as boxing, and boxing pays the bills. This sport, when you look up boxing in the dictionary, it says hit and not be hit. I think Caleb Plant's a better boxer. And with this large ring, I think this gives him even a better chance. So I think that this is a great fight. Good press conference because it gets the blood boiling and the energy and people that normally don't watch boxing going when they see the little clips. But Caleb Plant can't be too confident that he could outbox him because he got to be able to take that pressure. Yeah, he might feel he got the experience from fighting the Canelo, but this is a younger guy who's willing to take more fire and punches too, who doesn't have an L, who doesn't know how to lose. So he has to not take Benavidez lightly. And Benavidez cannot take this young man who has been in there with the better fighters lightly, who's the better boxer, who's slicker, who got the bigger ring. This is a 50-50 fight in my eyes. With all due respect to my brother G. But I do agree with a lot of points that you did make. But I don't think it's a wash. I'm sorry, I don't think it's a wash. I think it's more of a 50-50
I see it 80-20, it's whatever.
We can disagree, or we can agree to disagree on the numbers.
One thing no one can disagree with is that this fight, to me, deserves to do $1 million or come close to doing $1 million. And so if you take anything away from what we're saying right now, buy the fight. Showtime pay-per-view, March 25th. These two guys who have real bad blood, and I hope they can settle it in the ring and just leave it in the ring. I'm glad that both gentlemen agreed to fight one another, that it's actually happened. It's been debated for a while. They've had bad blood for a while, as we've been covering. And so I'm just actually glad that they're going to step in the ring and get the fight going. So before I dive into what I'm going to say, this is if you're a diehard boxing fan, you already know. If you're a casual and you're on the fence about buying pay-per-views, this is one you're going to want to watch because this is going to be fireworks. So I hope they do $1 million or get as close to $1 million as possible because this fight is going to be dope. It's great for boxing. Now, get into this. Caleb was saying, like, he knows what it takes because he's been in there. He's been in the big fights. Now, I wouldn't underestimate David Benavidez and his experience because he has experience. He has years of experience. He just doesn't have experience at the level where Plants hit him back. But he's been hitting Plants for a long time, if you know what I'm saying. Now, okay, if you go to Caleb Plant and David Benavidez and you watch that press conference, it's evident to me he is doing things to irritate David Benavidez. But David Benavidez is, even before he did things to irritate him, has been really acting out of character. Like David Benavidez, they run up on Caleb at the gym. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just like they got something they don't like about Caleb. Like, you're going to a press conference for a fight where you guys are going to make millions and you still want to run up on him outside the hotel. Like, at some point, you're doing way too much.
Because it's on site. Because it's on site.
It's on site, then why does nothing happen? He's seen him how many times and nothing's happened?
Because that check is better, You know what I mean?
Then, so just chill and get the check because you're not going to jeopardize the check, and that's the point. So he's calling them all types of B's and P's and everything, and he's jumping up just to sit back down. It's like, come on, man, you're doing too much. I seen better acting in Nollywood videos. You seen them Nollywood movies? I seen better acting in the Nollywood movies. You know, I seen better acting in telenovela. Like, come on, man. Stop it. Stop. This is bad acting. You know what? This is getting to porn level acting, Benavidez. You need to cut it out. All right.
I got forced it.
I've seen this acting too much. Like Caleb Plant said, tough guys don't act that way. Right? Remember what Canelo, he attempted to get at Canelo because Canelo pushed him. Which again, people overlook that because I hear people like, oh, he's not keeping the same energy he had for Canelo. Yes, he is. Canelo pushed him first. That's what y'all are missing. And then he went to swing at Canelo, and Canelo just counted him up. But remember, Canelo pushed him first. It was words with words. And again, he irritated Canelo because he called him the MF word, and that triggered Canelo. Remember, Canelo apologized to him after about it, saying, I didn't mean it. It's just when you said the MF word. So again, there's people creating their own narratives because y'all just want to make it seem like Caleb Plant some punk and he's scared, whatever. He's doing exactly what he does. He irritates his opponent, irks them, get them frustrated to the point where they want to put hands on him. So if Benavidez would have hypothetically gotten to Caleb Plant and put hands on him because of something he said, it would have been exactly what happened with Canelo. So it's exactly the same energy. The only thing different is you, and this is what I'm pointing out, in your perspective, which is tainted by your bias, just like Navarrete, when he was hit, when glove was on the canvas, his head was down, Liam punches him in the face, and y'all run around saying, oh, he was given too much time. Nah, man, y'all ain't looking at it with a clean eye view because you rooting for someone or you got your own. He ain't scared. He knows what he's doing. Everything, Benavidez, let me help you out, brother. I'm not picking you, but I'm not picking you for this reason. A few years ago, I would have picked Benavidez. You remember we had this discussion before, Dollar Bill, years ago when we first started doing this show. You can go back, check the tape. We were talking about Caleb and we were talking about Benavidez.
We said Benavidez.
Yeah.
Washed him. Oh.
Yeah. I originally went with Benavidez.
Mm-hmm.
But over the years, I've seen Benavidez do things that make me question him. And this is the one thing I believe, based on everything I've seen, and Benavidez, he has time to change this. I think he's going to run into something. Based on the way he acted in that gym when they ran up on his coach, based on the way he's acting outside at a hotel, based on the way he's acting in a press conference, I think he has too much blind belief in himself, not enough respect for his opponent, and he is going to run into something, and he's going to get knocked out. That is what I believe based on what I've seen.
Whoa. Time out. We're going too far. He might walk into some, but he going to eat that punch, bro. Scooby Snack. Let's just keep it 100.
All right.
Man. He ain't getting knocked out by no plane.
Let me remind you, you were saying that same thing when we were in Brooklyn.
He not Darrell. It's the difference. Okay. It's levels to this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He'll be all right. Yo, David, don't listen to them, man. You know what I'm saying? Take this kick. You know what I mean? Guillotine his head clean off. That's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? We're going to reign supreme. It's been spoken. It's been written.
So you dubbed him, what did you dub him? Killmonger? He's the Mexican Killmonger.
That's right. The name more Benavidez, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He's the Mexican Nollywood. That's what he is. That's what he is. That's what I'm dubbing him.
Now you call him F.A.
F.A. would just fit right in. That's his stuff. He just fit right in.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, when I watch him do all that stuff, it's just like I feel like I'm watching one of them videos. Like I seen better acting in them videos, by the way.
Nah, but how about this? Maybe, but I don't think he's acting. I honestly believe he really despises Plant, you know, and so he doesn't know how to act around him. It's kind of like how Wilder was acting around Tyson Fury. Like when these people got animosity, logic's out the window. They're too emotional. So they're saying stuff in their mind, they're like, yo, I just can't wait to get in the ring with this guy. They're making themselves look foolish, but they mean everything they say. You know what I mean? Like, I just think that's just what Benavidez is. It's just like, yo, I'm tired of talking. He's been compared to Plant for years. Like, this has been going on. This rivalry's been going on for years now. That has to eat us.
True. And Plant's been beating him to the punch.
And that's my point. So it's like, when he sees Plant, he's probably like, yo, this dude gets all the opportunities. I'm trying to come up. I can't. Nobody wants to give me a shot. I finally get a shot. I'm going to prove to the world I'm the best. All I got to do is just violate this kid. It's over. I'm going to take him out. That's how he's thinking. He's just too emotional about it. That's why he's too excited. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like a young man.
My issue with that, you're talking like, like no one's giving him opportunities. No, he's cost himself opportunities.
No, that's true too.
And that's the difference. It's not that nobody's giving him opportunities. He's cost himself opportunities. He could have fought Canelo if he had his belt, and Canelo wanted to be undisputed. He would have had to go through Benavidez, but that's not what happened. He made it easy for Canelo to obtain the belt, and then once Canelo goes and gets undisputed, he wants to say, "Well, he can't be undisputed because he didn't go through me." And whose fault is that?
That's 100. That's 100.
Like, again, this is my thing with Benavidez, that I'm saying, to me, when I watch him, kind of makes me feel like he'll run into something. It's all like, at what point does he say what you said, which is basically, I feel like I've been overlooked. I made mistakes. People ridicule me for my mistakes, but I get to right all those wrongs on March 25th. That's what it symbolizes for me. That's what I'm going to do to him. That's it. If he would have said that, I would have been like, ooh, but that ain't what he said. He said, you've been knocked out before. Blah, blah, blah. I see him knocked down before. But someone who wasn't really that good. I don't even remember the guy's name. It's like Gaval or something like that. Knock David Benavidez down with a counterpunch, may I add, G. So I'm just saying to you, man.
Have faith.
You need to have faith. Because I'm not the one over here parachuting for David Benavidez, man.
I don't even need a parachute.
Call that man Killmonger. You done called that man Killmonger, G. Like,
yo, I don't need a parachute.
Yo, G,
I'm telling you,
G. Yo, here's what I will say. My God, Troy, you can get in here for a second.
No. I said this is a must-see fight.
Definitely, and that's what I was about to say. David Benavidez can definitely win. In fact, years ago, I was on Benavidez to win that fight. He showed the promise. But as years are going by and he's had his struggles with boxing and, walking the straightened path and seeing Caleb Plant's commitment to boxing and dedication, it's just, if you ask me, if I had to invest in one of these fighters, I'm investing in Caleb, because I feel like at least he cares about it as much as I do. And Benavidez has talent. He has all that, but I don't know what kind of camp he's going to have. I don't know what kind of conditioning he's going to have. I don't know what type of Benavidez is going to show up for that fight. You think he's this Mexican monster, but he didn't really destroy Caron Davis like that. He didn't really destroy his last few opponents like that. So, I mean, I don't see him as this massive one-punch knockout artist. I don't think he's better than Canelo Alvarez, and I think and Caleb Plant hung in there with Canelo. So again, Caleb got that going in. I was in a big major event. I hung in with Canelo. I fought Anthony Dirrell. He stopped Anthony Dirrell kind of like a mercy stop in the 9th round. But what Caleb Plant did was put him in the dirt. Now you can say whatever you want, but Caleb Plant's actually showed one-punch knockout power in comparison to David Benavidez. This is where I feel like Trill's getting at what he's saying. Like, when people are underestimating Caleb because they're like, oh, he's scared. Is he really? Or do you just feel that way? Scared people don't sign contracts and walk in the ring. Remember, we heard he was scared with Canelo too. He took the fight and gave a damn good account of himself. So again, man, you know what I mean? I don't know. Plant just rubs people the wrong way. I don't know what it is. People underestimate him. Whatever. But if that's really the case, if that's really what Benavidez is thinking, I'm gonna go in there and walk through him. I'll take Plant for 500, please.
Yeah. Gee, let me hold this. The John B. of the Hood. I want people to know this about Plant. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about. Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. You know you rocking with Boxing Bros. R&B album coming soon. Go check out our video, man. By your side. It's the brothers.